Hello guys and welcome to Thoughts from a Tree. I wrote it up on a new tree. It's a little bit down the lane from the old tree, which is down that way. River's still behind me, but yeah, it's got a nice few seating positions in this one. A little less wet as well. So today's subject is expression of fitness. And what I mean by expression of fitness. So it's something that kind of runs through my mind quite often is this health, fitness, those terms and how they get confused quite easily, and then this expression of fitness, because what I generally see, and even more so now on social media, but before that as well, is you see this term fitness and then you see fit people, so kind of the people who can kind of really go for it in their respected fitness techniques. So whether that be like your CrossFit, your Olympic lifting, like the athletes in terms of sprinting, kind of all your different Olympic activities, your sports, football, rugby, all these different things throughout these different fitness levels and types of fitness, but they're all quite high up levels of fitness, if you will. And then I wanted to think about, well, what actually is fitness? Because it's not a true representation of fitness, and it's definitely not a true representation of health. So my theory is this, that there's an expression of fitness. So when you are fit enough, generally, you can then express that fitness in different ways. Like say a CrossFitter would be going like hell for leather and have amazing Fran times, be able to do muscle ups, be able to like lift ridiculous amounts of weight and then like smash a row really quick. That's an expression of fitness. It doesn't necessarily always mean they're fit or healthy. And this is where I come across the issues a lot, that you get people that get straight into the expression of fitness without really looking at their health and fitness beforehand. And that's where you get these throw up of injuries, these people that don't really lose weight through these kind of fitness domains. And it's because they haven't sorted the bodies out down at a deeper core level. Now, throwing a few things out there, like the motivational levels of getting in there and doing something like that can really help people get into the other aspects. But what it can also do is really demotivate people. So I suppose this is there for those you guys and maybe coaches out there, and especially those guys that have kind of become demotivated because they're smashing their bodies, they're like in pain, you're hurting, but you're not really getting any progress as such. And it comes down to looking back at yourself as a human being, and not as a human being within the modern day fitness kind of theories, if you will. So that's kind of a point, a discussion. How do you go about building into that expression of fitness? Well, you've got to look at it this way. It comes health first. Health has always got to come first in my view, and then fitness. And I like to now combine the two almost. That you're not really fit unless you're healthy. Even if you can express your fitness in a high level, if you're not healthy, something's going to come up soon. You're just overloading and stressing the system too much. So we've got to look at, first and foremost, what makes health. Well, for me, the two main things are light and the environment. Got to kind of start linking back up to what is the circadian rhythm. So that's the cycle at which we best live our lives, the healthiest cycle. It's the cycle we've evolved to, and it's what makes us work at our best. Okay, so that means like getting up in the morning and getting some sunlight, getting outdoors in some sunlight, And again, it's a really weird time because we're being told not to, but it's important to get outdoors into some sunlight at some point, whether it's just standing outside or whether it is just getting to an open patch where there's nobody else around and just getting some sun on your skin. And in that sense, you're also breathing in that fresh air, you're around in the environment, you're absorbing natural energy. And this is important. That's your starting line. Secondary to that, and almost very immediate second to that, is your nutrition. You need to be eating in a way that helps your body survive in a great way, and then kind of push on from that survival state and push into something that's creating energy once again. So if something makes you feel tired, then it's generally not the best thing to be eating in the morning or in the middle of the day. That's generally best to eat in the evening. If it makes you feel sluggish, if you suddenly get bloated, these are not great things for eating. So use your own body as a guidance line of a warning to all of this. So we've got the nutrition, hydration. Remember, hydration is not just water. Hydration is salts that are in water, but sometimes you need more salts, and that comes through nutrition. But also hydration is how your cells work. Okay, so again, you need to be getting sunlight in through your eyes and into your cells and your skin. You need to be getting earthing is a great way to do this, being in contact with the earth, being in contact with trees, being in contact with just natural environments, and really limiting the blue light that you're taking in constantly, especially in the evening. All these things dehydrate your cells to a point where drinking loads of water won't really help. You'll just end up drowning your cells and not really hydrating. So be aware of just those few things. And then we can start to look at movement. Be able to move, like be able to squat deep, so as if you're sitting down without a chair. Being able to balance, like check yourself on one leg, check yourself balancing on one leg with your eyes closed, check yourself walking along a line. All these very simple things that if you can't do them, then that expression of fitness is going to become so much more difficult, okay, or lead to something worse. So constantly checking these little elements. I personally don't want to give too much away right now because that will start breaking into my work, but just check these elements and then build up and then start to express your fitness. So it then becomes some of the things I've shown on social media this week of me jumping around a tree, climbing, running up hills, going for crazy stunt runs through like bushes and things. They're all expressions of fitness. They are very kind of in tune with human fitness, but if you've been out of practice, then that's an expression of fitness that needs building back up into. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the expression of fitness. It's a bit of a warning one, this one, but I want there to be positives out of it, that it doesn't take much to start to build up healthy and fit habits and then build into that expression of fitness. Okay, so I might back this post up a little bit over the coming days with a few more posts. But hopefully this has been helpful. As always, I quite like my new tree. It's got a really nice standing platform. It's got a good leaning post. I can move around in it, as you saw I did do. I sat down, now I moved around. It's also a good playing tree because there's lots of good branches here as well, so it's a good one for my expression of fitness later on today. Anyway, have a great Friday because it is beautiful. If you watch this on Saturday, have a good Saturday. Or if you watch it on Sunday, have a good Sunday. Just have a good day. And I'll see you next week.